Hi, so this next section is on escalation stages, and this is one of my favorite topics that I work with so many different teams, and I help parents really understand for their children or of any age. But then also sometimes I have parents who want to do it for themselves, which I really like too, and professionals. So, what this next section is realizing that all of us have an escalation kind of profile for ourselves where we might be definitely calm and we kind of add a little bit more stress as we go through the day, or whatever, we have a really bad day and there's a lot of multiple stressors, and as those stressors are layered on, and sometimes those are just things that we're thinking about too, so don't forget to think about those that we experience all the time. We have a deadline coming up or something like that, so there's something internal going on also that adds to your stress level. And then you start doing things that you don't love about yourself. So maybe you start getting defensive, or you start losing your temper a little bit more easily, or you start talking faster, or you overeat, things like that. So there's a lot of different things that each of us do to manage stress. And so what this next section is to help you think about somebody on the autism spectrum, about what are they like when they're at level 1 all the way through level 5. And level 1 is when they're calm and collected and probably not learning a whole lot, but then also just very relaxed. We all have those moments, which are awesome. And then all the way through to those micro moments in between that demonstrate that somebody is starting to get escalated. So we all have body posturing and things like that that can demonstrate that we're starting to escalate. I have a little guy right now who he starts to get a really scowl on his face, and so that's how we know. And he won't make as much eye contact. I mean, I know that eye contact is a tricky subject here in the autism world, but this guy makes pretty good eye contact most of the time. And so when he stops making that nice eye contact, we tend to know that things are starting to get a little frustrating for him, and it's time for us to take some actions. And so this form, or this step-by-step, and you'll see the form here in a few minutes, helps you figure out with a team, because no one person can know all the signs, but with the team, what strategies work to help that person either relax and come down to a level lower, or up if they're too relaxed and successfully need to be challenged a little bit and kind of get their engine revving a little bit, to borrow some sensory OT lingo. But this form also needs us to talk about what strategies don't work, what things make things worse, what are things that just don't do that. So when you hear about my top 10 techniques, you're going to hear that talking too much often can escalate somebody, so that would probably be on don't talk too much if somebody's starting to escalate. So anyway, that's my little intro. Enjoy this section and learn all about escalation stages, and do consider doing it for yourself. It's very helpful to do with your partner or your family also. All right, good luck.